Hold on. What is, wait, man, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me see what the name of this is.
What you looking for then?
Because it's about catching gold diggers.
I mean, you said to get
Okay,
away from it, so
London's
what
way.
you
My
looking for
bad.
somebody to
Yeah,
take care of you?
London's way. He's on here on YouTube. This is so crazy, y'all. Like, really, I just be looking at this like, wow, you know what? Here, let me turn some lights on. I just be looking at this like, this right here is why back in the day, now I understand why. I understand why dudes used to be on me. I get it now. I really do. Because it's like, I'm not pressed about your stuff. I got my own stuff going on. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because you riding around in whatever car you riding around, that ain't my car. Shit. Bitches used to kill me. Girl, look at his car. Oh my God, girl. He got a chain. He got this. He got this. He got bread. You need dollar. Him like, nah, I ain't pressed. Like, on some real shit. I never been pressed about another person's money. Oh, I mean, because, yeah, they be on some bullshit. I'm sorry, because my thing is how, I don't understand this. Okay, so don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from a different time and different generation. So we ain't have all this social media shit and, you know what I'm saying? All that. Okay, but I'm just saying, like, so you out and about and a dude try to holler at you, right? So let me just, like, get this straight. Like, so this how it go now. He gotta tell you his job. He gotta tell you his job. He gotta tell you kind of place he got. He gotta tell you kind of car he drive. He gotta tell you how much he make a year. He gotta tell you if he got kids. He gotta tell you his credit score. He got, like, ain't that crazy? And I'm a woman. I'm sorry, but that's ridiculous. I had 3 sons and 3 daughters, and I'm just gonna say this: the way that these women be on here, because how he play it is like this, like, he comes up walking, so you don't know. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really know unless you like looking at certain types of stuff, which I do know that women do that. You know what I'm saying? They will look like, okay, he wearing designer stuff. Okay, he look at the watch, clock the shoes, like they just clocking everything from head to toe. See, I was never like that. Even to this day, my husband be having to explain. He be having to explain this stuff to me because I be like, well, what's that? He be like, a $500,000 watch. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know because you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not stuff that I care about. I don't care about all that type of shit, jewelry and you drive. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, okay, just because you driving a Lamborghini truck, like, it's not mine. It's not like you're about to take the title out and sign it over to me, right? But yeah, this is wild because I'm looking at this. What was it? Okay, so this was posted a month ago. Yeah, so this is current right now, going into 2025, and it's so crazy. Like, no matter the women, they all say the same thing. You be like, so what you looking for? Oh, somebody that can pay my bills and take me shopping and take me on trips and take me here and there and do, like, damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Cause I ain't gonna lie. When I was coming up, shit, I wasn't on that. I was not on that. I'm like, shit, I'm trying to work. I'm trying to take my trip by myself. I took myself on trips by myself, okay? I took myself to the casino for the first time. I took myself to the boat for the first time. I took myself, like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, well, you know what? Let me say, because I did do a lot of stuff by myself, but I did more traveling once I got with my husband. You know what I'm saying? We did it together because we did a lot of firsts together. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, he had never gone on a plane before, so that was the first time he did that as a first. Because I've been flying since I was a young kid. But we went to Vegas for the first time together. You know what I'm saying? Like we went to the comedy club to the first time together. Like first time together, first time together. So you know what I mean? Like it was some stuff that I still had not done that I did with my husband for the first time. So yeah, but to just be like sitting around, I, I used to hate this. I used to hate when the weekend come and I'm like, all right, just got paid. What we about to do? And these bitches is sitting there on the phone calling this nigga, calling that nigga, calling this nigga, calling that nigga, trying to see like bitch, I just got paid. I don't need the nigga to take us nowhere. Where we about to go? Now I ain't say I was gonna pay for all you bitches. I ain't saying that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, can we go? Can we get the fuck out of here? Like on some real shit. That's why I really start doing stuff by myself. And a lot of people, it's crazy because motherfuckers be like, you really here by yourself? Yes, I'm here by myself. Why do I have to lie about that? I did. I used to go out to eat by myself. I used to do hella shit by myself. Go gambling by myself. Um, Go bingo by myself. Go to the movies by myself. Just whatever I wanted to do. Like a lot of stuff was, like a lot of things that you normally would do if you had a partner. I do by myself. I don't have no problem with that at all. And this right here is just so tickling because I'm like, so bitches really be on this. Like they really be thinking this. Like I thought that this was just something that young girls thought about. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you can take care of me. But I thought that was that young minded. But I mean, damn, these bitches is my age. Shit. And they still talk about that. I need somebody to pay my rent, pay my car note, and pay my like. What you talking about? That for man. All I know is you won't never catch none of my kids out here like that. You won't catch my sons out here messing with nobody that's just trying to mess with them because of what they have. And you won't catch my daughters out here trying to mess with somebody for what they have. It's like get your own. Why is these people so against getting their own stuff? I'm so baby. You supposed to be asleep. Don't be trying to take no power nap and try to be up with me. Gone. Cause I'm doing what? Get that phone. Get that phone. Don't give it to nobody, you understand? It's for you, nobody else. Okay. Okay, I'm trusting you. Alright. Don't let me down. Okay. I'll be having to wait till the older kids go to sleep to give them the phone, because if not, they be giving him out of the phone and we just gotta deal with all that. So I'm like, whatever. They was just out of school for 3 days straight. Like what? Okay, the first day was Martin Luther King. The second day was teacher development. And the third day was student records day or something. I don't know. I'm like, man, when I went to school, we didn't get that many days off. We was lucky to get them calendar days, and then you got to keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? But that's public schools for you. Mm-mm. So let me put this in my purse. Because he forgot that. I don't know. And I got to get my son. I keep forgetting to give him his W-2s. I know he going to want that. Um, I'm about to finish watching this. I don't want to, I don't know if it's gonna, I don't would like do, like a thing so y'all can see too, but I don't know because I don't know about how to be going with that. Some people be upset when you be using their stuff, but I don't know. I fuck with him and I hope that he find him a real one day. I do because he deserve it. Cause he be so disgusted. He be so disgusted. But I ain't gonna lie, they all say the same thing. Like really, like the script is as soon as you like what you like to do. I like to go shopping. I like to go on trips. I like to go out to eat. Bitch, everybody like to do that. Everybody like to do that. Everybody gotta eat. Everybody want to go out and do shit. Like, that when he asking that, that's not what he meant. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's crazy. I'm just now getting it. Like, even sometimes, I remember back in the day when I was younger, I used to ask motherfuckers, like, but let me put it this way. It was mainly dudes I was not attracted to because, like, okay, like this one time, I'm gonna just tell this story and then I'll move on. Okay, so this is before I even had kids and stuff. I was still young. So my neighbor at the time, basically, like we was walking to the store and, dude, he in the truck, you know what I'm saying, the rims, whatever, he stopped. I'm like, oh, he was cute. I'm like, oh, okay. But as soon as he opened up his mouth, he wasn't cute to me no more. So I'm like, all right, shit, we got somewhere to go. But my friend was feeling his friend. So I'm like, all right, so she get the number, boom. All right, we separate. All right, they hit each other up, The driver, I don't know why, but he liked me. So I'm like, oh God, all right. So I decide I'm gonna go on this double date. All right, so we go. Now, this is my thing. I'm gonna say this because I'm just like, like, even if you don't like the person, like, you initiated it as if you like the person. And then once, you know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, let's just be real. Everything is a physical attraction at first. You don't look at a person and a little bubble pop up like, this nigga known to cheat on you and will beat your ass and will steal your money. You don't get to see that. Or, this bitch is a gold digger. She will take your money and she will cheat on you and bounce to the next. It don't pop up like that. So you just got to go off of what you see, right? Okay, so everything is first the physical attraction. Okay, which, all right, whatever. But once you get to talking to somebody, they can instantly make themselves unattractive. I don't care what you look like. When you open up your mouth, that's what I'm looking at. And a lot of the times, a lot of these girls are saying the same thing. I want to go shopping. I want to go this. I want to go on trips. I want to do this. And it's like, okay. To me, it just seemed like a lot of these young girls got this pick me, save me vibes. And I'm like, whatever happened to saving yourself? I mean, when you on an airplane, they tell you put the mask on yourself first before you put it on your kids. And my parents know we definitely gonna be trying to scramble around trying to get the masks on the kids. But the thing is, if you run out of oxygen, you can't save the kids. So that's why you gotta save yourself first. So that's why I'm like, when they be saying stuff like that, I'm like, you sound crazy. You sound ridiculous. And at the end of the day, why do people feel like because I'm not even gonna say that it's just women. Men too, like they feel like you owe me and you gotta pay me and you cash me out. No, no, I'm not cashing you out. Shit. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done did my little dude too. You know what I'm saying? I don't went out of town and you know what I'm saying? But y'all, I'm cutthroat as hell. I never went out of town where I didn't have my own money. I never went out of town where I didn't have my own way to get around. And I never went out of town where if it didn't go good, I couldn't be out quick as hell. Okay. And trust me, oh God, every single time it never worked out. And I only did it three times? Two, three, if you want to count that last time. But that worked out where I got, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't work out where we liked each other. But, what's up, baby?
Well, like Capri Sun.
I'm not giving out no Capri Suns right now.
Okay.
Okay. What? Actually, it was okay. Oh, wow. I can't believe that. That's the first. But yeah, so cause like okay, one time I went out of town and it was what it was, cause it was just like all right. Once I got there, it's like you didn't even portray yourself as who you were. So that was a dead horse. Let's not beat it with a stick. Okay, so then a second time. Matter of fact, my bad. It was three. It's three. It's three times. The fourth time, I ain't gonna talk about that for legal reasons, but it was three times. So okay, the other time I went, and this is when I knew that some niggas just ain't shit. Okay, um, I get there, and basically I'm like looking around, like I'm on the phone with them, and I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he basically telling me everywhere to walk and go, and I'm like, okay, like go to, I'm like, okay, okay, like damn, where did you at? So basically, I guess he like watched me the whole time while I was I was in the lobby. While I was in the lobby, he was fucking watching me, and I guess to make sure that I was who I said I was. And then, like, I guess once he realized that I was who I said I was, that he revealed himself. But the crazy part was, you used the old ass picture. He did not look shit like what he portrayed himself, and that's what really turned me on off. I mean, I said on, turned me off to online dating. Like I was like, oh nah. But like I said, it ain't just about just that. We also had talked for a few months at this point, and so you know what I'm saying, I really just kind of felt his vibe. Okay, but then we get to the house, and y'all, you know how you just go in and you just know a woman live here. It was given that. But I'm like, damn, I'm here. I'm like, what in the fuck? But I'm like, well, maybe, like, I'm like, let me ask some more questions. Like, okay, like, was you got a roommate, or you living with your mama, your family, your sister, or something? You know what I'm saying? So he got that off on me, because I'm like, oh, okay. Because, I mean, I could totally see how it could be. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you got your own room, and this kid and stuff, you like shit. My sister's gone with the kids for the weekend. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. It was his girlfriend's house. He brought me to his fucking chick house, okay? And it ended up that she worked third shift, so it wasn't no they was gone for the weekend. And then so we stayed, and this will really, okay, so we stayed there. And then, we left, and, we got up, left, and not early either, just like, okay, you up, all right, like, all right, let's get ready, let's go. So then, like, we had a out, day out and about and stuff. And then at the end, he's like, oh, so we got a hotel room. And I kind of wasn't thinking anything about it, but his phone was ringing too much. I was like, oh, okay, so I know what that is. So that was a dead horse. Okay, then another time another time I went out of town. But I mean, this wasn't that far though. This is still in the same state that I live in. So just to another city in the same state, but out of town. So I get out there, and first of all, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Now at the time I didn't know this, but later on, this nigga had me pulling up to some projects that was on the first 48. Okay. Now I'm pulling up by myself because I rented a car, and you know what I'm saying, and drove myself out there. And it was gonna be my birthday. So I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, oh, all right, I'm gonna come out there and kick it with you. You know what I'm saying? The day before, and then the day of my birthday. Okay, so I get there, but a lot of bullshit happened. So I didn't get there as early as I was supposed to, but I did get there. Um, It was some bullshit. I ended up I ended up leaving the nigga at the hotel room. Like I played it on some shit like, yeah, go in there and get the room. He like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh yeah. And pulled off. And then I called some other dude that I have been talking to and went over his house and spent the night on the couch. And he was such a like a gentleman and so cool, and you know what I'm saying. And I was salty because I was like, damn, because it's like you gotta keep it real. It's like, damn, like, because he was like, so you was here and you didn't come and see me. I'm like, bruh, I made the wrong decision. I am sorry about that. I made the wrong decision. But in my own defense, y'all, he had kind of like ghosted me at the, you know what I'm saying? Like a couple weeks before my birthday, he had kind of ghosted me. And so I just felt a certain type of way. And the other dude, what didn't? So I was like, okay, well, but you know how a motherfucker will love bomb you? That's what that dude did. So that's all that was. But anyway, so I'm like, yeah, damn. So I feel like that's why he kind of fell back off me. But I ain't, I can't do nothing but respect that. And like I told him, I was like, shit, it's my birthday today. You know what I'm saying? I want to chill. You know what I'm saying? What you want to do? But he had to work. So I just did my own thing. Went out by myself to the casino out there and then went on back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I had a good time and shit. But I just be thinking about like dudes and how like navigating all that, man. Dudes is crazy. They be crazy. They really do. Like, they be crazy. They really do. I swear. Especially if you don't give them your little coochie. Especially if you don't give them your little coochie. They be so upset. So pressed. And you just be like, damn, over that. Like, damn, there's hella bitches out here throwing their ass at you. Why are you pressed over me? Don't worry about me. Just do whatever fuck you want to do. That's how I used to be. I'm trying to tell you, I was a motherfucker. Back in the day, my favorite line was, so what you about to do? And it wasn't like what you about to do, like I'm talking about what you about to do, like, can you go now? Can you leave? It's time for you to go. Whatever the fuck is transpired is transpired. I want you to fuck away from me. you know? Oh shit, breakfast smell good. That's not for you. Matter of fact, I did that to make you wake the fuck up because you was acting like I'm hitting your ass. Hey, you know, hey, get up. Okay, no, nah, because I gotta get kids up and get people off to school and shit. So what you want? I just, man. And then on top of that, another thing I never used to like either is I used to hate when dudes used to be like, oh man, I'm doing all this stuff and you don't even like, okay, first of all, I never asked you to do anything for me. Whatever you did it because you chose to. Okay, so now we're at the point where you want to act like I'm your girlfriend. Okay, I'm your girlfriend. Okay. How many kids do I have? What are their names? What do you even like, have you even paid attention to anything that is going on in my life? No. The only thing, you just want me to make myself available to you when you want me available to you, and only me. Not so, like, how could you ever think that there's going to be anything more than what it is? And I'm trying to tell you, I was, man, like, ooh, if social media was a thing back in the day, I would have did something like this to show how dudes really be like, so, like, really? Like, I'm sorry, but back in the day, that T-Pain song, I'm gonna buy you a drink with me, like, ho, 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 ho. Like, damn, you bought me drink. Okay, how much was the drink? Here. Now you gonna talk to me respectful? Now you gonna come at me like a human being? Like I'm not something that you can just purchase off of the shelf. Okay, all right. Oh my. Cause I'm trying to tell you, man, I was savage. Okay, at the end of the day, I'm trying to tell you, savage as fuck. And with some real shit, like I'm not trying to say it to like be stuck up or nothing, but right now, if I would hit any of my exes up, they going. I don't give a fuck who they with, they going. Not saying that that's what I'm gonna do at all in any way, shape, fashion, or form. I'm cool on them, but I'm just saying, if so, they'll be on it. You know what I'm saying? Like they all have voiced how I fucked them. You was a real one, and well, yeah, well, yeah. I tried to be, and you took that for granted. So now, on to the next. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's why I'm who I'm with now because I don't like to play games, and I just want somebody that's gonna be real. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody got time for the games and the bullshit, and that's real. I'm blessed, and I'm happy that I'm where I'm at in my life and who I have in my life. I'm happy about that because man, I have been through some shit. You know, through some shit. That's one of the reasons why I think I think I really am going to try to focus on writing my book this year. I really do. I think that I got some stories for y'all. I do. Some stories that you wouldn't believe. You would think that I'm making it up, but I'm not. I'm not. From from being in shootouts to the being in basically home invasions where motherfuckers is like my shit can't. Well, I shouldn't say it. I wouldn't call that home invasion. Basically, somebody stole something, and basically the niggas was like, "Ain't nobody leaving out this bitch till we find the shit." And took motherfuckers one by one down to the basement and was searching motherfuckers shit. Y'all know about me, my ass. I'm like, shit, nigga. Right in front of everybody, you ain't even got to take me to the basement. I ain't take shit. I jumped up so quick, y'all. He laughed. He started laughing. He had to catch himself because he was like, he still looked though, because he like, all right, but he was laughing like, all right, all right. I'm like, bro, why would I? I've been coming over here for how long? Why the fuck would I just, like, come on, yo. But, when you let new motherfuckers around, that's how shit go. So I'm been in so much shit. Oh my god. Oh wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Let me tell this one. Okay, I'm just telling a little bit of this. So I ain't gonna tell the whole story. But I done seen a motherfucker get stabbed up in front of me. And I done seen a motherfucker get shot. I done seen so much shit. I seen so much shit. So much crazy shit. Man, we dude had me and my friend coming chilling with him in the trap. Cause we had a trap down the street, like right the next block over on the same street, but the next block down. We came down there, you know what I'm saying? We'd go down there and go chill with them, you know what I'm saying? Late at night and shit, everybody be linking up and shit. And so we went over there. Cause sometimes like they'd come to our spot, sometimes we'd go to theirs. Okay, but this time we went to theirs. And we were down there chilling, you know what I'm saying? It was a trap, you know what I'm saying? They ain't had the gas on, so they just had heaters in the downstairs part, you know what I'm saying? We be down there chilling and shit. Why does SWAT hit the motherfucking house? And this nigga had a dead body upstairs in the attic the whole entire time that you were down there chilling with him. So, yeah, I done seen some shit, been through some shit. I done see some crazy shit. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, really, that's why, like, nothing surprises me anymore. Like, really, nothing. Even now, I could tell y'all a story right now. I'm not going to use no names, but matter of fact, let me just say this. Okay, so a friend of mine, she got a sister, right? And the sister relapsed. Well, both of them relapsed, really. Both of them relapsed. But the one sister got clean, the other one didn't. And because I guess, because she didn't get clean, she decides she wants to blab everything about the other sister and try to like dirty her name and tarnish her name and all this. But it's like, okay, at the end of the day, why are you hating on her so much when really you're not even doing right? And then what's really crazy about it is, uh, like revealing everything that somebody ever told you and then trying to turn around and act like you can be trusted again. That's a no for me, baby. Because if you did that, then I don't know what else you capable of. So, but that's the only reason why I don't really have a lot of friends, because people be on some bullshit nowadays. I promise they do. Some bullshit. Like, man, oof. I can't even, man, it's so much I want to say, but I can't. I don't want to put people on blast like that. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to friends and family. There's just a lot going on. And people need to get their shit together and quit worrying about what other people was doing and worry about themselves. You know what I mean? Like, it's so much shit that be going on. You just be looking at people like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Really? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Motherfuckers worried about shit that don't even, like, you sit here talking to me. You sit here talking to me about motherfucking rappers' lives and shit. And I'm looking at you like, the fuck that got to do with your life? Like, that's what is important to you? Okay, well, all right, and good luck with that. And man, I can't stand motherfuckers that feel like you owe them. I don't owe you shit. At the end of the day, I gave birth to 7 children. And you know what I'm saying? Like that's all. Them is the ones I'm required to take care of. Them is the ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, them is the ones. Let me not even say like, it's not that I feel required. It's just that is what I'm going to do. That's my job. That's my heart is in that. Like, I don't have any patience or any type of, well, let me just say, I don't have any patience for a motherfucker that's not trying to do shit for themselves. But then think that they going to keep running to you and you going to help them. No, fuck that. I'm not going to help you. You need to be helping yourself. If you helping yourself, then yes, I'll help you. But if you're not, then hell nah. Because at the end of the day, it's like people don't understand. We got 6 people. We got 6 kids. And they going to come before anybody. Anybody. Isn't people don't understand that. That's why I be like, man, you gotta be careful about who you had kids with. Cause I ain't gonna lie, my ex, embarrassing, embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. He's embarrassing to me. We even had a little thing for a little hot second. Um, because I had said some shit that I said something that he said to me, and then I said it on social media, and then his his people want to cut, like, what he said it, and then it was after it was so crazy. He was like, man, you must have had a tape recorder or something and recorded me. About, like, what? No, I didn't record you. What the fuck? First, like, I'm not even giving that type of energy to you at all ever again in my life. So you talking about tape recording, nigga, you just said some crazy shit. And I reported, I, I would not record it, but I basically said damn near verbatim the crazy shit that you said. And people was like, what? Yeah, because it was crazy. It sounded crazy. Like, and then like the lame ass that you are, you gonna have your own kid trying to come and check me. Bye with that. At the end of the day, um, I raised our child on my own. My oldest isn't, you know what I'm saying? My oldest child's biological father. I mean, damn, why did I say she? He I mean, what it is. It played out how it played out. And then it's so crazy because what really kind of irritates me about the whole situation is they try to make it seem like, oh, well, you just salty about back then. What? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not in any way salty about any of that. Trust me. At the end of the day, it played out how it was supposed to play out. I really do not care. After I left you. So let's get that straight. And I never came back to you. So when you say things like, oh, you're just bitter and oh, you're just like, what? No, trust me, I'm not bitter. If anything, I'm just looking at you like, damn, you really didn't get to know our kid until our child was grown. No matter how much I tried, because I did try to keep him involved. You know what I'm saying? And when I say keep him involved, I mean I was coming over there bringing our child to him for him to see at his mother's house. And I was bringing our child to wherever he was for him to see her. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, I was doing, it just got to a point where I got tired because I'm like, damn, you can make it everywhere else, but you can't come and get your child. It's always, I got to bring her to you. I got to make it like, and it got to a point where I'm like, I'm not doing it no more. And then 18 years passed. It was 17. So you get what I'm saying? It's like, whatever. I made the best decision for me and my child. And the best decision was to just cut my losses and go on with my life. And it ain't like I moved out of the city. It ain't like I moved away. I didn't move to another city, another state, or nothing. I still was here in the same city all of those years. So that's why I'm like, when we get to that, that's why I just, when it comes to his family and all that, I'm like, yeah, let's just not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. Don't bring that up, or else I'm talk my shit. Period. I'm gonna talk my shit because I never asked you for nothing. I never got nothing from you. I went and I raised our child on my own, so you can't say shit. That's why I'm like, whatever. His mama, his brother, and especially his raggedy ass sisters, they can all kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck. And the crazy part is they probably gonna see this, but whatever. And and the sister, you know who you are. The one, yeah. That's all I'm like. Yeah, just be quiet. Be a auntie to your niece. And leave me the fuck alone. Keep my name out your mouth. At the end of the day, your brother know what he lost. So that's why I'm like, cause how this sound? This is the first time that he ever was meeting her, and so I want to say, what was this, when she was 11, 12, somewhere in there. So I go over there, and it's like it was okay, at first, but it was like, man, you said you bring me to your house, you done brought me to a trap house. So I'm like, instantly, you like, all right, so like, we can go get something to eat. So we leave to go get something to eat. Mind you, in my car. So again, here I am. I'm driving. I'm coming to get you to go drive. So you get what I'm saying? I mean, but whatever. So we go out to eat, and then the sister comes. So we sitting there, and he basically, talking, saying whatever. He and his feelings, and he start crying. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not a heartless motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, like, look, it's okay. The past is the past. Let's just move forward from here. Because at this point, I'm thinking like, okay, maybe 10, 11 years has passed at this point. I'm thinking like, okay, you grew up. So then this raggedy ass sister goes, I don't know, stop crying. I don't know why you crying. It is not that serious. Like, you tried to do like, whoa, 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 whoa. First of all, wait a minute. What you mean? Tried to do what? Tried to do what? And so I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. You pushing it. You pushing it, yo. Because tried to do what? Because listen to how I just started that off. Meeting your child for the first time at 11 or 12 years old. So get the fuck out of here with that. That's one of the reasons why I don't fuck with them. I just went on and lived my life and did my thing. And that's where I'm at, I wish them all the best. But I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't be with somebody that is gonna treat me and treat my child that way. Because at the end of the day, the reason why I left him is because he couldn't be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I'm one of the realest motherfuckers you ever gonna meet. Real ass bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, well, just tell me what it is and what it isn't. That's all. And you couldn't even do that, which I knew he wasn't. So I already had his shit packed. Here, get your shit. Give me my key. You gotta go. What? Yeah. Yeah. You gotta go. And it's over. Shit. Best decision I ever made in my fucking life. Best decision. And my other ex too. Best decision. Like, and I'll say this. I don't wish no ill will towards them. Just our relationship didn't work out, and I wish that we could have co-parented better, but it just seemed to me like because y'all's feelings was still in it, that's why we couldn't have a healthy co-parenting relationship, because your feelings is still in it. So, eh, yeah. And which I understand, because at the beginning, I ain't gonna lie, my feelings was in it a little bit too. You know what I mean? Like, what? Like, dang, you like, so I just gotta accept that now the bitch that you cheated on, like, okay, all right. But I got over that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't really that serious. It's just the things that she did, like trying to come and fight me while I'm pregnant. And then I'm supposed to trust her with my child after that. Yeah, that's a no for me. That's a no for me. And then you want to try to use that as I'm bitter. No, I'm not bitter. I just don't trust you. There's a difference. So, whatever. And then it's crazy because they try to fucking do some shit at the no, and man, just whatever. Best decision I ever made was to leave this motherfucker. And it should be so funny to watch these little gold digger shows and watch how people are crazy these days. For you to expect, like, oh, because you drive this car and you have this job and you look like you have this amount of money, that, oh, you should be spending that on me. No, You know how hard it is out here to get money? You know how hard you have to work to maintain certain shit? The fuck I look like. And I'm sorry, but that's how men should be too. That's how I feel. I'm just like this dude I'm watching on here, just like London. You should be exactly like that. Like, what? It's one thing to be like, all right, we get to know each other. All right, go out on a date. Okay, of course, a gentleman going, all right, we going out, you pay, whatever. But this pay to play and pay my rent, pay my bills, take me shopping, get my hair, my nails, my feet done, take me on trips. I'm trying to be riding in this. Like, nah, you need to be doing that shit for yourself first. You need to be doing that for yourself. You need to set yourself up. so that way then you can attract that type of dude, and then y'all can come together. I mean, but you don't want to listen to me. You ain't got to. It's cool. Whatever. Well, I mean, what do I know, right? What do I know? I just, you know, I ain't nobody. I'm just a regular motherfucker. What's up, baby?
Hi.
Mm-hmm. Nope, not in this. What's up? I love you.
Love you too.
I know you do, pumpkin. You're supposed to be going to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, I need you to lay down because I have to go get dad in a little bit, okay? He's
Okay.
getting off earlier tonight. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I love you, pumpkin.
I love you too, Mom.
I know you do. That's my baby. He is such a night owl, I swear. Oh my god. But yeah, so I don't even know why I went off into all that, but yeah, that's the real right there. I swear. I Yeah, and then after I had those two horrible relationships, I was in a relationship with a really good guy, and um man, like I was so in love with him. I swear, y'all. I thought we was gonna be together. But he passed away. He had sickle cell, and unfortunately, he succumbed to complications from that disease. So he passed away. Um, and that was a hard time in my life because I never, like, I mean, outside of my dad, I never really had no dude that really looked out for me and treated me good like that. You know what I mean? Like, and then it was right after I met him, right after I had broke up with my ex. And because we met wait, I'm trying to think. Wait, hold on, let me make sure I'm saying this right. Okay, because me and him broke up, and then I started working. Okay, yeah. It wasn't too long after we broke up. I met him, because I know I met him while I was working this job, so that's how I know. So you know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because how he came up to me was a turn off. I was like, what? Like, all right, yeah, we'll see. But he came up to me like this is like basically I can't remember it like verbatim, but he came up to me like this, like, and he was like, watch, one day I'm gonna come up to you and all I'm gonna do is just open the phone and you gonna put the number in there. I'm like, what? 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 Like, all right, whatever. You don't know me, okay? You don't know me. You don't know me like that. I'm just all right. Now it ain't happened just like that, but it was something similar. It was something similar. But he was a good dude though. You know what I'm saying? He was good to me. He was good to my kids. He was a really good guy. And he got me through some really hard times because when we got together, um, this was right at the point that we this was like, and I swear, like, it's so crazy because that's why I believe God sent people into your life. It was right at the point where we basically had found out that my grandfather's cancer was terminal. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of stuff going on, and we were running back and forth out of town to be with my grandfather because he would get sick and then he would get better and then he would get sick again and then he would get better. So it was a lot of that going on. And he was there during this time, and um basically, all of that went on, and eventually my grandfather ended up passing away. So I'm at the funeral. You know what I'm saying? A matter of fact, the day before the funeral, I'm there, I'm talking to him, you know what I'm saying, to the point where my mom got irritated. She like, you know, my phone all day, because we was walking around Walmart. And so I'm talking to him. I'm like, yeah, you know how Walmart be having a little $5 bins for the DVDs. Okay, so I'm talking to him, I'm looking at the movies. I'm like, all right, what's one we gonna watch? All right, so I picked out, you know what I'm saying, the movies that we agreed on and shit. And then I hung up. And the next day I went to my grandfather's funeral, you know what I'm saying, and did all of that, because, go to the funeral. Then after, because we had uh two services. We had one for our family at our family funeral home. Ooh, excuse me. We had one at our family funeral home, and then we had another one at his church. So it was, you know what I'm saying, it was a lot. So by the end of the day, I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying, I'm hitting him up or whatever. Now at this time, it was still Nextels, the 2 ways. Yeah, this how long ago this was. Okay, so I hit him up on the Nextel. You know how on the chirp you could just come through like, nah. Okay, so I do my 1 2 1 2. So a girl answer. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So she like, yeah, she like, is this Michelle? I'm like, yeah. Like, but how the fuck you know my name? So she like, oh no, no, no. Like, this is his sister-in-law, and I just need to tell you that he's in the hospital and it's not looking good and he's on life support. And mom, like, what the fuck? So I'm finding this out coming straight back from my grandfather's funeral. So I tell my dad and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and like, I gotta get back home now. I have to go. And of course, my dad like, all right, come on, let's go. We get suited and booted, me, my dad, and my sister. I'm really grateful that my sister came with me, because I'm not gonna lie, in all of that, I was not thinking about that. I just was thinking I got to get there. You know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck it, we go ahead, make the trip, because it's like, what, hour over, maybe a little over an hour, ride back home, and get there. And I wasn't ready for what I walked into. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't. His whole family was there, and at this point, I had not gotten to meet them out, because they would do, like, like family dinners. They always did like Sunday dinners and got together and stuff. But I don't know, life is crazy. But it was like every time that I was gonna go, my grandfather got sick, and so I was rushing to Dayton to go be there, because I'm not knowing is this going to be the last time. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn. So I never got to meet them, but he basically, I mean, as much as he talked about me, they knew. So when I come in there, y'all, why was his cheating ass ex-wife in there trying to be by his side, whatever. So I come in and they basically like, oh, everybody like, oh, so she, like looking like, oh, hi, Michelle. So I'm like, oh, I know who you are. She like, well, who are you? I'm his girl. I'm his woman. And so we had that awkward, you know. And then basically, you could feel the tension. So they ushered her the fuck up out of there. Because it was like, why are you here? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he took care of you, basically didn't want you to work, bought you a car, had you set up everything, and you was messing around with the neighbor, bitch. So bye, get the fuck out of here. Okay, so um basically they had took him off life support by the time that I had gotten there. And there really wasn't much that could be done after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, That was hard. That's all I'll say. That was hard. I stayed with him every single day as long as I could. The only time I wasn't there is when I was at work. Um, and I would come out, stay the night with him, be there every single night, every single day, every single moment that I possibly could, because I loved him very much, and he got me through a very hard point in my life. And to this day, I'm kind of like, if I wouldn't have met him, I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would have. I don't know if I had my husband right now. You know what I mean? Like, you know how it's like, um, God puts people in your life for a reason. And maybe it may not be that y'all are meant to be together forever, but maybe it was just that they were put in your life for you to learn something, or to make you more open to something. Because, like I said, I swear my famous line was, "What you about to do?" Because I just wasn't on it. I was just at a point in my life where I was like, I just want to raise my kids and get money, and I'm not really worried about no dude. That's really what I was on. And I know people might be like, you know what I'm saying? I know someone might be like, oh, yeah, right. No, I really was. At the end of the day, I feel like this. When you looking, you're not going to find what you're looking for. It's when you just chill and just be laid back and just don't be pressed. That's when you going to find somebody. You know what I'm saying? And then it ain't even really that you're going to find them. They're going to find you. It's just going to happen organically. And that's how I ended up where I am today. At the end of the day, I love my husband. I love him to death. And I was on him from the very first moment. You know what I'm saying? But it was just, like, you got to play the game, I guess. You got to play the game. Now, why? I don't know. Because I didn't really want to. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really want to. But I've been through so much hurt and trauma. I just was like, I think that it just wasn't the right time. Because I I ghosted my husband for 2 years. I'm not proud of it, but I did do that. Um, but I think that it was a good thing, because at that time, I don't think if we would have tried to be together, I don't think our relationship would have worked out, because I was still hurt. I was, you know what I'm saying? I was still grieving. I was grieving the loss of my grandfather. I was grieving the loss of who I thought I was building another relationship with. You know what I mean? Like, that if if me and my husband would have jumped into a relationship at that time, I don't know if it would have worked out, because there were a lot of things that I just there were things I wasn't ready to stop doing. There were things that I expected that wouldn't have been fair for me to expect from him, because we're just getting to know each other. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, well, let me just put it this way. Like, all right, you imagine this. Imagine you doing everything with this person for a year, waking up to this person, being around this person, going out to eat with this person, spending time with this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of those things that you would do in a relationship for a year, and then one day they gone. But then you meet somebody else, and you like them, and they're good people. You know what I mean? But I just feel like I was putting too much expectations on it at the time. I like in hindsight, when I look back, it was like I was kind of looking for my husband to pick up where my ex that passed away left off. And that's an unrealistic and unfair expectation to expect of anybody. You know what I mean? Like, I needed to heal and go through that process. And that wasn't going to work if we were going to be together, I don't think. I think that everything worked out how it was supposed to because I don't believe in coincidence. Um, how many years later was it? Because I met my husband for the first time, what, 90 days after my ex passed away is when I met him for the first time. Then what, we was fucked around for a little bit, and then like I said, I ghosted him for like a couple years. So we didn't meet back up until, because I'm not trying to think, I'm trying to make sure I'm not messing up on the years here. All right, so I'm like, we've been together for 15 years, so minus 15, that would get us at what, 2015? I mean, 2010. Damn. Y'all, my math is bad, okay? Just 15 years we've been together ever since. But basically, I ghosted him for 2 years. I was working at a store called Myers that's here in our city. And this was really crazy. The couple that introduced me and my husband for the first time, how we even met the first time, they came into my job and was like, hey, I'm like, oh shit, what's up? You know, like, damn, what's up? How y'all been? You know, type shit. And but the first thing that the dude said was, oh, I'm about to tell him I found you. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. But I'm like, he ain't checking for me. He ain't worried about me. I'm married now, ain't I? So clearly he was checking for me. He was there that night. When I got off of work, they gave me their address. I went over there, to go chill, and he was there. So it was like, damn, you really did like me. Oh, you like me, baby. You like me. So we was just on it popping from there. Shit, I was on it. I mean, because I was already on it back then, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I don't know. I always did like him, though. Because I was ready to beat this stripper bitch ass. Because one time we went over there, right? Okay, and you were saying supposed to be going over there to chill and shit, but it was me and then my girl Juice, and this is one of our friends that, you know what I'm saying, that this the girl in the couple that hooked us up, you know what I'm saying, from the very beginning. So hold on, what's up, babe? You can't get on the screen on this one. What's up? Stop trying to get on the screen. Stop trying to get in the camera. What you want? Okay, don't get in the camera. I love you, pumpkin.
You too,
I
Mom.
know you do. I'm sorry. Sorry. You gotta go to sleep, okay?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and go lay down,
Okay.
okay? Because I'm about to have to go get daddy in a little bit. I need you to be asleep.
Okay.
Okay. But, damn, I forgot what I was talking about now, y'all. Shit. Oh, okay. So, it was me, Juice, and then it was this other girl. Okay, but she was a stripper. So we go over there. Now, mind you, we had been talking about. I'd been talking about him the whole time because I'm like, all right, come on, like, let's go, let's get over there. All right, so when we get over there, the little stripper girl, she on her stripper shit. Let's just put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Her antennas is up. Beep 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 beep. I'm like, ho ho ho. That's what it sounds like. You mean a little too friendly? Like, what? Remember the dude I was talking about? Oh, yeah, girl, where he at? The one that you was just trying to get on, bitch. That's who. That's the one. So you can have any of these other niggas in here, just not that one. Okay? So that's how that went. And, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, but I don't know. I wouldn't want to be a single woman out here dating in 2025 because motherfuckers are fucked up. People are fucked up. People do fucked up shit. People play you and use you and all types of shit. And so I would not want to be single in 2025. I'm thankful for my husband. I'm thankful for how things went. And I'm thankful for the life that I have and family that I have and everything because, man, I know it's hard out here. I too, at one point, was a single parent, so I know how it is. I was a single mother, um, and a single mother for longer than people want to admit because even when I was in a relationship, I still was a single parent. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't help me at all, he was not present. Like, I did it all on my own. He just felt like as long as he went to work every day, that's all he had to do. So that was hard. And I'm just glad I don't have to deal with that shit anymore because I was just, yeah, no. And when I say, like, he used to do whatever, I mean, like, on some shit where he would stay out all night. But he only did this one time. I don't want to make it seem like he, but I mean, he did do some wild shit, but he only did this once. But it doesn't matter. One time was enough for me. Like, he stayed out one time, and when I was calling his phone, the friends was answering the phone talking about he sleep and all this other shit, and then popped up. He had to be to work at 7 in the morning. He popped up at home at 6 in the morning, just long enough to get in the shower, change clothes, and then leave and go back to work and leave me at home with the kids. So you can imagine what that was like. Um, so yeah, that's why I had to leave him too, because it's just like, so you just want me to just have a baby every year and stay home and cook and clean and never do shit. That's not the life I wanted. That's not the life I imagined at all. Don't get me wrong. I understand that, you know what I'm saying? Like, life be life, real life is what it is. I get that. And I understand that, like how people be on social media and every day is a party and I'm living it up and I'm traveling here and okay, that's not always real life. Don't get me wrong. Like, yes, we do go places and go do things, but sometimes my first thought is not always to make a video to post online. It's just not always my thought. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But I just, it just was really crazy how I allowed people to treat me. Put it that way, because at the end of the day, that is the truth. People treat you how you allow them to treat you. And I didn't really understand that when I was younger, but I do now, which is why I demand my respect. And also, I'm not gonna let nobody if I'm doing for you, you're gonna do for me. It's gonna be the same 50-50. And the other thing is too, I do believe in 50-50, but I also know that 50-50 is not always a realistic expectation, because sometimes I may be more up, sometimes he may be more down. Sometimes he may be more down. I mean, sometimes he may be more up, sometimes I may be more down. You know what I'm saying? It's just really about balancing out each other. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of this, I don't get this do for me, pay my bills, take me on trips, get my nails and hair. Like, I did all that shit for myself. I was doing that for myself. I mean, you know. Have I ever had a guy do that for me? Yeah, but I never asked for it. They did it because they did it. Like how they be on here, like, oh, yeah, because I'm like, okay, somebody is like, all right, and I don't give a fuck what, like, man, I hope I might have to make this a short. I might have to make this a short so that these women in 2025 can understand. It does not make sense for you to think that just because you see a man that is driving an expensive car, he's wearing an expensive watch, has expensive clothes on, has expensive shoes, whatever, has the uniform on, you know what I'm saying? That does not mean that he owes you any fucking thing. He doesn't owe you anything. And just because he decides to give you the time of day, holler at you, give you the time of day, get your phone number, whatever the case may be, still does not mean that he owes you any fucking thing. Because at the end of the day, I'm sorry, but man, it seemed like the gold digger, the gold digger script seems to be, I like to go shopping, I like to go out to eat, I like to travel. Bitch, everybody like to do that. Everybody like to do that. Everybody. Who don't like to eat? You gotta eat to live. Who don't like to travel? Everybody want to see some shit. Who don't like to shop? You gotta shop to get the food and get the clothes and get the, like, come on, man. That's lame as fuck. That's lame. And it's always been lame to me. I never understood that. I even had friends pull me to the side, like, girl, what is you doing? You tripping? Tell him that he gotta buy us all drinks. And then tell him. I will never forget when I listened to a friend of mine. I'm not gonna put her name out there. I ain't gonna put her on blast. But I ain't gonna never forget when I listened to her about letting this dude buy me a phone. Why did I do that? I should have just stayed with my little phone I already had. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already had a phone. I already had one. It's like, girl, this the new. When camera phones came out, I know y'all remember this. Sprint had the first camera phone. Okay, he bought me that. And I let her talk me into doing it. That man was so nerve-wracking. Like, it just was like, I don't even, like, you know what, just take it back. Like, can I give it back? Can we can we return it and get a refund? Then you get your money and then just gone about you. Like, I'm sorry. And I also learned then, like, it doesn't matter what a dude does. If you're not attracted to him, you're not attracted to him. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what kind of car you drive. I don't care about the jewelry. I don't care about none of that.
Mom, can I get a fork?
Yeah, please.
Thanks.
Well, I only got one here. You got it? Don't rip it open more. Just pull one out. Oh, God, please. Okay.
Good.
All right, there you
Oh,
go.
my pancake.
Oh no, but your pancake, that pancake look good too. Nice.
Bye.
Yeah, she crazy. But yeah, so I don't know. And then I just, yeah, like, I'm sorry. I can't. No, I just can't. And that's when I was like, yeah. And then I felt bad because I'm like, damn, if I would have listened to her, I wouldn't even have accepted it And then you know what I'm saying? Like I was so bad and I had to let him down. And then it's crazy because I seen this dude. Look, oh, what's even crazier, y'all. And you gotta think about how long this been. I seen this dude since I've been with my husband. Just a few months back. He didn't even recognize me. I was like, good, whatever. I mean, ain't like if he would have, it wouldn't have been no smoke. But I'm just saying, like, he ain't even recognize me. I was like, good. But the crazy part is, it looked like he was still doing the same shit from back then. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn, that's a long time ago, and you still drinking. Like, bruh, stop leading with your money. That's where you went wrong. And it's crazy because even back then when I was talking to him, I was like, well, like, what? You like, well, my baby mom and blah, blah. You like, but I took care of her and I like to spoil her. I don't want you to work, blah, blah. Yeah, you got to be careful of them type of dudes. Beware of those types of dudes because really they're not doing anything but hindering you. Trust me, I've been there and done that. I just want you to be butt naked in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Every day. And ready. With a plate of food. Here you go, baby. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part is you can do all that. You can play that, you know what I'm saying? You can do all that. But it doesn't mean that they're going to be yours. It doesn't mean that they're going to be on what you're on. I'm just saying. Because 9 times out of 10, if they're doing that and they're trying to cuff you and duck you all somewhere and keep you all sequestered and secluded, it's because they're doing something. That's why. And they just want to make sure that you're not. That's it. That's it. That's all. Been there, done that. I ain't doing it no more. I'm enjoying married life. I really am. And I was already enjoying life before being married, though. That's the thing. When me and my husband first got together, I told him I did not want to get married. I told him that, look, just don't cheat on me and everything else I can deal with. I'm like, but I don't want to get married. But you see, I'm married now. Shit. Sometimes you can't help who you fall in love with, and you can't help how your feelings change, and you know what I'm saying, your heart changes, and you want to do different. Like I just love him. I do. I love him so much, and I always have. I just didn't realize it at that time. But I love him to death. I do. And I can't picture my life without him. And sometimes you have to know, like, don't get me wrong, I respect my elders and I respect their opinions. You know what I mean? Like, I respect that, but can't nobody tell me nothing about my husband. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want to say. I know I know who I have, and I know who he is and who he isn't, and I'm cool with that. And at the end of the day, it's about what made me happy and what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I make him happy, he makes me happy, and we work well together. So I just can't nobody tell me shit. Besides, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck who it is. And you know what? Let me not be harsh. I don't care who it is. You can't take relationship advice from a single motherfucker. You gotta look at who they are. Well, now, I'm not saying you can't take any advice from them, but you gotta take it all with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really dissect what it is and who it's coming from. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just be taking advice from any and everybody, because at the end of the day, I'm looking at it like this, like, okay, you telling me, you trying to tell me about my husband, about our situation, but you ain't even got no husband. You ain't even had no man. You been single as long as I known you. So who are you to tell me anything? And I will say this, I let single older women get in my head and I think kind of fuck up one of my relationships for real. You know what I mean? Like just with somewhere they like, oh, because you know you gonna have times where you beef. You know what I mean? You're gonna have arguments. There's stuff that's gonna come up, and I feel like me going telling them that and them running with that, and then you know they give me their opinion because that's all it is an opinion. And then I ran with that opinion and ran with that thinking, and I think that that was kind of ultimately played a part in the demise of the end of my relationship at that time. But I don't know. I guess the third time is the charm because I'm happy now. And yeah, 2025 is going to bring a lot of good things, a lot of changes. Y'all going to see a lot of stuff changing. Like, it's going to be quick too. Because at the end of the day, I'll be trying to keep stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm keeping a lot of stuff close to the vest now. I don't just be trying to run and share everything on social media, especially after everything that's happened in the last year. I just, yeah, I'm going through it silently a lot of the time. Um, hopefully, hopefully, there's going to be a new addition to the family. I can't wait to share that with y'all. Um, but I just don't want to show my hand on that yet. But yeah, probably more than likely there's going to be an addition to the family by the end of this year. So there's that. And I just want to share good vibes and positivity and make sure that I keep promoting the importance of mental health because like real talk, that's important even if people don't want to talk about it. And the other thing is too, I just gotta say that um anybody that's following me on any of my channels, if you try to use what I'm talking about on here to embarrass or use in any negative type of way what I say on here towards my children or my family, shame on you. Shame on you. Just shame on you. At the end of the day, this is why a lot of people suffer in silence when it comes to their mental health because they're already feeling some type of way about sharing it. We're already feeling some type of way. We're already feeling like we're going to be judged. We're already feeling like people are going to look at us a certain type of way. You know what I mean? So that's one of the reasons why I made my name what it is, because I was embarrassed at one point. I was embarrassed. I wanted to keep it a secret. I didn't want anybody to know. I thought that if people knew that, first of all, they're going to treat me different and look at me different and, think I'm crazy. whatever that means. You know, I mean, I don't know what the definition of crazy is, like the actual definition, but I know what the definition of insanity is. And that's to do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. And I ain't that. So, what's crazy? What's that? But whatever. So, that's one of the reasons why I made my name what it is. And that's one of the reasons why, you know, you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You follow me on TikTok. You follow me on Instagram. You're not going to never catch me judging you about shit. Nothing. We right here, baby. I understand. I get it. Trust me. You know what I mean? Like, I too have been there where I felt like I don't want to be here. I too have felt like, and I have also done that to try to make sure that I wasn't going to be here. I've done that several times, but I'm still here. You know, like I've been locked up in the crazy place. You know, and it's like that's one of the reasons why I just was like, fuck it, I'm just about to be real with this shit, because at the end of the day, if you think you gonna make fun of me about some shit, nah, I'm gonna make fun about myself with some shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna make fun about myself. We gonna laugh together. I'm gonna laugh with you about me. I'm not gonna let you use anything about what I've done or said or my past or nothing, because I'm also a recovering addict. And unfortunately, I did relapse. And my new sober date is 420. But I'm coming up on a year of sobriety again after relapsing after 7.5 years. So yeah, there's no shame in anything that I have to say, but I just wanted to make sure that I said that, because if anybody tries to come on here and use anything that I'm saying to try to tease my kids or tease my family or even tease me in any type of way, that just shows what type of person you are. That just shows how unhappy you are. That just shows how immature you are, you know? And I don't like that. I'm not going for that at all. Now, I'm not one for bullying and harassment, but don't be coming for me and mine at all. And especially don't be trying to come for mine by using what I'm saying, because I'm trying to be real and open and honest and spark a conversation and change people and have a community for people to be there, to be open and honest, because at the end of the day, I'm not the only person in the world that feels the way that I feel. I'm not the only one. Every day is a battle. Every day is a battle for me to stay sober. Every day is a battle for me to every day is a battle for me to wake up and want to be here. And I know that may sound crazy, but that is part of my mental illness. And I've always thought this way since I was a child. So I'm not going to let anybody make fun of me or make fun of my kids, especially. You want to see me go 0 to 100 real quick? Involve my kids, because they don't have anything to do with what I'm talking about on here at all, in any way, shape, fashion, or form. You see, I'm not even letting them be in this. I don't even want them in on this. That's why I'll be like, sometimes people got to be a little bit more respectful. And, you know what I'm saying? Watch your mouth. Watch what you're saying. Watch what you're doing. It would be different if I had my kids on here and then you're okay, they're not going to understand. But when I do these types of things, I'm doing it just the one-on-one, just me. So you want to come for somebody? Come for me. Come for me. Do not come for my kids. Do not come for my family. Do not come for anybody else but me, baby. Just me. Because I'm the one that's on here saying it, not them. And for you to try to use what I'm saying to try to tease or whatever the fuck, shame on you. And you're fucking disgusting. Damn, I ain't got all in my feelings. I feel that way though. I do. I had to check my neighbor, but see who we talking to. But she know what it is though. Her and her scary ass man. I don't do a whole bunch of this. I don't like you. Don't get me wrong, I do like to talk like this. But when I get upset, I don't want to do a whole bunch of talking. That's one reason why my hands is fucked up today. I used to fight all the time. I'm known for smacking bitches. Fighting niggas too, I ain't care. Whoever, you know I'll get it. I don't give a fuck. Especially when it comes to my family, I ain't playing. I ain't fucking around. So, I'll lead them out of that. And y'all know who y'all is. Because y'all do be clocking my fucking social media. Get a life. Find something else to do. Don't y'all bitches got a job or something? Or y'all got some kids to take care of? A nigga to take care of? Something? Or you got something else better to do? Be watching my shit. And this for my ex-bestie. I got to say this. I really do. Um, I still love you, baby. I do. I still love you. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of me saying your name. But, you know, we go back like 4 flats on a Cadillac, baby. You know what I'm saying? And I love you to death, I do. But I got to love you at a distance. And I'd appreciate it if you would stop trying to hit me up on social media. Like, just because some time has passed, we're going to pick back up where we left off at. No, we're never going to pick up where we left off at. Where we left off at is where we left off at. That's it. I wish you well, and I wish you and yours the best, but I'm cool. Because I didn't do anything but just try to be a friend to you. And you used me and fucked me over every way you possibly could. So I can't do it no more, baby. You know what I'm saying? But I still love you, though. And I pray for you all the time. And I hope that you and your daughter is doing good. And I hope that you out there happy, living your best life with, you know what I'm saying, with a man that's treating you good or a woman that's treating you good, how whatever way you are. But I just hope that, you know what I'm saying, you out there and you got the love and support, and hope that I know that you deserve that. You didn't, I guess you didn't believe you deserved at the time. So, yeah. But please stop trying to hit me up. I'm cool. I'm all right. You would think that after all this time you would know that, but I guess not. But I just want to make sure I say that. You can't get in the camera frame, baby. What you mean?
Well, it's just get the last on purple juice.
No,
Why?
because I said so. Why don't you save it for tomorrow so then you'll have a juice for tomorrow? Because they have to go back to school tomorrow. Okay? And then you can have a purple juice, and then we can make some Kool-Aid for them when they come home.
Okay.
You gonna help me?
Yeah.
All right. Teamwork make the dream work.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
But yeah, I just I'd appreciate that, cause yeah, I'm cool. I'm tight. I don't know where I am. And I'm not even sure if it was you this last time, but I know it was you before. I know it was you before. But like I'm saying, I love you, baby, but I don't. You can't be in my life. I'm sorry. I gave you that opportunity, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And each time you played me. First, you slept with my dude and you had a baby. Then, after that, I let you come back. After you put the little letter under my door talking about you was homeless and you and the baby ain't had nowhere to go, and I let you come stay with me, and then you stole from me. So that's 1, 2, 3 strikes you out. So please stop trying to hit me up on social media. I do not want anything to do with you. I am cool. You showed your hand. And then, like, even to think about things that went on between us when we were little kids, you never really were a friend to me. I think that you just hung around me because I'd always get it popping. Let's just be real. Yeah, I think that's why you know what I'm saying? You lived more sheltered than me. And so I was basically the bad kid. If that's what you want to say, more exciting. I think that's why you gravitated towards me. I don't think that you ever really viewed me as your best friend, not the way that I viewed you as my best friend. So I'd appreciate it if you stop hitting me up on social media off of whatever bullshit accounts that you're using. Please stop. Because you can't ever be a part of my life. Because I can't trust you. How I'm supposed to trust you? I can't trust you around my nigga. I can't trust you in my house. I can't like, how you supposed to be my bestie? I'm glad I said that. I don't know if she gonna see this, but maybe she will. I know she definitely would have seen it if I'd have put it on Facebook though. On Facebook though. Because that's mainly where she be trying to hit me up at. But I'm cool. I'm tight. And everything that I said, she did. She did that. And I did that with my dumb ass. Even after she did that, I let her come and stay with me. Got her up off of her feet, got her a job, helped her, get her shit together. And then she stole from out of my house. But that's what I mean. You live and you learn, right? It just was messed up because I really did, like, I really thought she was my best friend. I would not have expected her to do that. But what I will say is time changes people. You know what I mean? Because, oh, excuse me, we grew up from, what, 5 and 6? But we lost contact. Wait a minute, okay, well, my parents split up when I was 14. So around 14, 15 is when we lost contact. But if you think about it, that's not really a long time considering how long we were around each other, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. We didn't meet back up until I was 17, 18 because she ain't pop back around until I had my own place and I got my first apartment when I was 17. Um, and she basically had popped back up from, she had went to Job Corps. And yeah, me and my dude came and picked her up. And, you know what I'm saying? We had a bottle. We went over to the crib. We was drinking and shit. His friend was supposed to come, but the friend ended up, I don't know. The friend ended up flaking out or something, I think. I know he didn't come. He was supposed to, but then he didn't show up. So it was just us. And, she must have gave him the green light from the door because it took no time at all. And I don't even want to get into the story because for legal purposes, but yeah. So, and then even after that, and when I say like there's no denying, I walked in on them. So she can't say like, oh no, well, no, I saw. So, and then it was crazy because after he was like, she tried to basically like, I guess like flex, like, oh, because she called me one time, like, hey, I'm like, Like, Shamook, like, what the fuck you want? Guess where I'm at, bitch? I don't care. Oh, well, we're at such and such. I was like, okay, well, good for you. I'm over here cooking. You don't want to come over? No. So you know how satisfying it felt after she had got pregnant and had the baby and all that. And I go over there, and when I tell you, like, you know how somebody be like a little kid? You know what I mean? Like a little kid. Like, you sitting there and I'm talking to you and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And you just acting like I don't even exist. And you talking to somebody else, but I'm right there. Oh my God, they gave me such satisfaction that day. I'm sorry. Because she was over there, can I get some money for the baby's milk? And he would, it was crazy because I was coming over there already. So I knew he was there. So when I came up, she just happened to be there. I was like, oh shit, like, oh, this is awkward. And she like, he's not there. I'm like, well, I just talked to him and he said he was going to be here. So if he ain't here, he about to pull up. So I'm like, shit, bitch, at the end of the day, I'm just coming over here to grab me a bag and I'm out. So, of course, he was there after she just knock on the door and he didn't answer her. So he answers the door and we standing there. He was like, she was like, I've been out here all this time and you're not going to answer me. He was like, dang, how you doing? You looking good today. I'm like, quit playing. Where my bag at? Like, stop. Cut the games. Because you trying to be funny because you trying to be funny. Because you know damn well I ain't been fucking with you. Like, stop. You be trying to, but So, yeah. Then he basically let me in and slapped the door in her face. And I basically had to lie to him and tell him I needed some money for something else. And I came out there and I gave her the money for the baby milk. It ain't the baby fault. It ain't. So, yeah. That's why I be trying to be careful and be very guarded about who I'm friends with. Because if I'm your friend, I'm your friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not friend. You can call me right now. What time is it? I don't even know. Hold on, let me see. It's 2:04. It's 2:04 a.m. My bestie called me right now. Bitch. Motherfucking something happened. Oh man, I think this nigga dead. I'm about to be like, ooh. Don't say nothing else. Hang up right now, bitch. Turn your phone off. I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type of friend. I ain't about to be like, oh my God, I'm about to come over there. Like, oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that type of bestie. I'm a writer for real. I am. That's why a lot of motherfuckers respect me and still to this day love the fuck out of me. You know what I mean? Because I'm a good motherfucker. And it took a long time for me to realize that. I don't think I was a good person for real. I didn't. Because I'm not going to lie. You know, I have done some fucked up things. I have made some mistakes. But nothing that I feel I can't come back from. And that I haven't come back from. You know? And at the end of the day, real motherfuckers recognize real motherfuckers. And that's the truth. That's really the truth. I think that's why I like this gold digger shit so much. God was like, damn, bitches really be on that. They really be on that. Oh, you got a car and you supposed to take care of me and pay my bills, bitch. What the fuck are you doing for yourself, though? That's the thing. What are you doing for yourself? Because I'm sorry, but I never was what you would say, I guess, what a stay at home parent or stay at home mom, or I guess like a kept woman. I never was that until I was in a relationship. Like we was, you know what I'm saying? Like we locked in and we, you know what I'm saying? Like I never went into anything like that where I'm looking at a motherfucker like, okay, well, oh, you want my phone number? Okay, well, you gotta pay my rent. You gotta pay my phone bill. You gotta do this. You gotta do. Nah, I wasn't on that. I was just like, man, look, don't look like me. Like, hey, bro, I'm working at motherfucking, I'm working at fucking Sam's Club and I'm making this amount. So this is what I got. So when you call me and my phone is off, it's because I had to pick and choose what I had to pay and I didn't pay my phone bill. Now, if you choose to pay my phone bill so that we can talk, then hey, thank you. I appreciate that. But it's not like I'm about to be like, oh, well, you got to pay. No, I never was like that. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit, honestly. I'm just like, at the end of the day, I'm like this. You can have all the shit in the world, all the money in the world, all the jewelry, all the cars, all the clothes, all the houses, all that shit. But at the end, you can't take it with you. You can't take it with you. And at the end of the day, materialistic shit is not everything. Money's not everything. I know people that are don't have to worry about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they got bread, but they miserable and lonely as fuck. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it ain't about that. Oh shit, I think it's time to go get my husband and my son. Hold up. No in. Alright, my bad, y'all. That was a long conversation. I thought I was gonna jump back on here. I'm about to have to go because I gotta get them. I gotta start getting the car together and shit. And go pick my husband and my son up. But that was my little live for today. I'm definitely gonna try to start doing more lives on YouTube because they done took over. They done took over. They took over TikTok. Y'all know it's not the same, right? Don't be fooled. It's not. That's why they went ahead and unbanned it. So it's not going to be the same now. But we just got to deal with that. So it is what it is. We made our connections, you know what I'm saying? We know what we can do. We know what we capable of, and we just got to move in silence. You know what I mean? From now on. Man. But yeah. So anyway, just always remember that mental health is important and self-care is important. And remember to always do something, at least one thing every day that makes you feel good inside, that you can then turn around and put out into your family and friends and out into the world, because it all begins and ends with you, and you're important and you matter too. Love y'all, and tune back in because I'm definitely about to be back up on here. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to be back up on here, y'all. I'm trying to get it back together. It's just a lot of stuff going on. So, as far as like scheduling, I'm trying to be better with scheduling stuff. And when I say I'm going to do lives or I say I'm going to do certain things, that I make sure that I get on top of it. Just sometimes, y'all gotta bear with me because it's just be so much going on. I don't be meaning to. If I say I'm gonna do something that I don't, 9 times out of 10 it's because something came up. That's really what it is. So anyway, I love y'all and stay dangerous. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, I gotta go.